Do you ever feel like you're caught in a hamster wheel, always chasing the next thing you think will finally make you happy? The next promotion, the next car, the next vacation. You keep telling yourself, once I get that, I'll finally be content. But that feeling never really lasts, does it? The goalpost just keeps moving. What if the secret to real, lasting joy wasn't out there somewhere, but was actually buried deep inside you? What if it was about reconnecting with a part of yourself you've probably lost touch with since you were a kid? A part that knows how to be happy right here, right now, without needing a single thing to change. In this video, we're going to dive into some simple but profound wisdom from Buddhist philosophy to help you find and embrace that playful, joyful inner child. This isn't about ditching your adult responsibilities. It's about unlocking an authentic, sustainable happiness that has been waiting for you all along. So, to figure out where we're headed, we've got to get real about where we are right now. For many of us, adult life comes with this subtle, nagging feeling of incompleteness, like something's missing. It can show up as a low-grade anxiety, a desperate need to please everyone, or a constant fear of not being good enough. We find ourselves stuck in the same self-sabotaging loops in our careers and relationships, almost like we're not the one driving. In modern psychology, this is often seen as the cry of the wounded inner child. This is the corner of our subconscious that's still holding on to the unmet needs and hurts from our early years. When a child doesn't get the unconditional love, safety, or freedom they need to just be, they internalize that feeling of lack. They might draw the conclusion, I'm unlovable, or the world isn't safe, or I have to be perfect to earn affection. And those childhood beliefs don't just vanish. They become the invisible scripts running our adult lives. That feeling of not being good enough, it morphs into relentless perfectionism. That fear of being abandoned, it turns into chronic people-pleasing. That memory of not being heard, it becomes an inability to set healthy boundaries. We become adults haunted by the ghosts of our own childhood pain. Buddhism has a powerful name for this state of being, the realm of the hungry ghost. Picture a creature with a tiny pinhole mouth, but a massive cavernous stomach. It can never, ever eat enough to feel full. It's trapped in a state of perpetual craving and dissatisfaction. Sound familiar? This is the cycle so many of us are stuck in. We chase external validation, shiny objects, and fleeting pleasures, hoping to fill that emptiness inside. But since the void comes from a part of us that feels disconnected and unseen, no amount of external success can ever truly fill it. We're always hungry, always striving, but never arriving. We're living like hungry ghosts, constantly searching for something outside ourselves to fix what feels broken within. The Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh taught that we spend most of our lives running from this inner suffering. We keep ourselves busy, distract ourselves with entertainment, and numb ourselves with work, all to avoid coming face to face with that wounded child inside. We're afraid the pain will be too much to handle, but by running away, we abandon the very part of us that holds the key to our freedom and joy. The suffering doesn't disappear, it just runs the show from the shadows, controlling our reactions and keeping us stuck. So the problem isn't that you're broken or that you're failing at being happy. The problem is that you've been disconnected from your own natural source of well-being. You've just forgotten the kid inside who knows how to find wonder in the ordinary and joy in the simple act of being alive. So why is finding this inner child so important from a Buddhist perspective? Because this journey isn't just about healing old wounds, it's about remembering who you truly are. In Mahayana Buddhism, there's a core teaching called Buddha nature. This is the beautiful idea that inside every single one of us, no matter who we are or what we've done, is a fundamental nature that is already pure, whole, and complete. It's described as being radiant, joyful, and wise. Imagine it's a nugget of pure gold. Throughout our lives, that gold gets covered in layers of mud and dirt, our fears, our traumas, our limiting beliefs. We get so caked in mud that we forget the gold is even there. We start to believe we are the mud. Buddhist practice isn't about trying to create the gold. It's about gently and compassionately washing away the mud so we can see the brilliant, untarnished gold that has been there all along. Think of your inner child, in its purest, most joyful form, as the clearest reflection of this Buddha nature. A young child, before the world starts telling them who they should be, is a master of mindfulness without even trying. They experience everything with unfiltered wonder. They aren't stressing about yesterday or obsessing over tomorrow. They are completely absorbed in the magic of right now. A child can be mesmerized by a trail of ants, find pure bliss splashing in a puddle, or burst into laughter for no reason at all. This is our original state. Reconnecting with the inner child is the journey back to that original state. It's coming home to yourself. Thich Nhat Hanh often said that we have to actively go back and take care of our inner child. He urged, "The wounded child in you needs you. Your suffering needs you to acknowledge it. Go home and be there." This going home is the heart of the path. It's a radical flip from seeking happiness out there to cultivating it right here. When we're operating from the wounded, neglected inner child, we're the hungry ghost, always seeking, never finding. But when we connect with our healed, joyful inner child, our Buddha nature, we tap into a spring of contentment that doesn't depend on anything outside of us. The high from a promotion is fleeting, the thrill of a new purchase fades, but the joy that comes from a deep, compassionate connection with your own true self, that's sustainable. Buddhist teachings call it an unworldly joy, a happiness that flows from inner qualities like kindness, compassion, and peace. This joy isn't based on getting what you want, but on realizing you already have everything you need inside you. This is why we do it. We reconnect with the inner child not just to soothe old pain, but to awaken our true nature. Healing the child allows the wise, joyful, and peaceful adult to finally step forward. It's the process of putting out the fires of craving and dissatisfaction, what Buddhists call nirvana, and finding a deep, abiding harmony with life. By turning inward with compassion and mindfulness, we stop being a hungry ghost and start embodying the Buddha we were always meant to be. So how do we actually start reconnecting with our inner child and cultivating this lasting joy? The beauty of the Buddhist approach is its simplicity. It doesn't require anything you don't already have. It just asks for your gentle, loving attention. Here are 5 powerful practices to start your journey home. Practice 1. The art of mindful presence. The bedrock of all this is mindfulness. That word gets thrown around a lot, but it just means paying attention to the present moment, on purpose, without judging it. Your inner child lives in the now, and that's where you have to go to meet them. Most of us are lost in thought all day, worrying about the future, replaying the past. Our body is here, but our mind is anywhere but. To your inner child, this feels like abandonment. You're around, but you're not really there. Here's the practice, and it's beautifully simple. A few times a day, just consciously drop into your senses. When you're drinking coffee, just drink the coffee. Feel the warmth of the mug. See the steam. Smell the aroma. Taste it. For just those few moments, let your to-do list go and just be there. Thich Nhat Hanh suggested you could even internally say, "Come on, little one, let's enjoy this coffee together." When you walk, feel your feet on the ground. When you look at a flower, really see it. Want to level this up? Add a gentle half smile. A soft, peaceful smile sends a message to your nervous system and to your inner child that in this moment, everything is okay. You are safe. You are home. Practice 2. Compassionate dialogue and reparenting. That wounded child inside is still carrying the pain of not being heard or understood. A huge part of healing is finally giving that child the compassionate witness they always needed. This is about learning to reparent yourself with the capable adult you are now becoming the source of love and safety that might have been missing. Find a quiet moment. You can journal this out or just do it as a quiet meditation. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and gently call up an image of yourself as a small child, maybe at an age you remember feeling vulnerable or alone. Once you have that image, start a compassionate conversation. Talk to this child with the unconditional love they've always deserved. You could say, "I see you. I am here for you now. I'm so sorry I've been checked out for so long." Then, ask the child what they need. "What are you feeling? What do you need to hear from me?" And then listen. The answer might be a feeling, a memory, or just a few words like, "I'm scared," or "I'm lonely." Whatever comes up, meet it with total acceptance. If the child is scared, don't say, "Don't be scared." Say, "I know you're scared. That makes total sense. But I'm here now. I'm the grown-up, and I will keep you safe." Placing a hand over your heart as you do this is a powerful way to offer physical comfort. This rewires old patterns and teaches your whole system that you are no longer a helpless child. You are a resourceful adult who can give yourself the love you've always craved. Somewhere on the road to adulthood, we got the memo that play is frivolous. We learned that our time has to be productive and our activities need a purpose. This is poison to the inner child, whose spirit runs on spontaneous, purposeless joy. This practice is about intentionally and unapologetically reintroducing play into your life, not as a reward, but as a sacred act of self-care. Schedule a play date with your inner child every week. This is unstructured, non-goal-oriented time. What did you love as a kid? Drawing? Building with Legos? Dancing like a maniac in the living room? Singing at the top of your lungs in the car? The key is to fire your inner critic. If you're colouring, who cares about the lines? If you're dancing, who cares if you look silly? The point isn't the outcome, it's the joy of doing it. This might feel awkward at first. Your adult brain might protest, "This is a waste of time." That's just old conditioning. Gently thank it for sharing, and then turn your attention back to the fun. You are reclaiming your birthright, the right to be joyful for no reason at all. Kids live in a state of natural wonder. A shiny rock, a ladybug, a weird-shaped cloud. It's all genuinely amazing. As adults, we get used to everything. We stop seeing the magic. This practice is about deliberately looking for that magic again. A simple way is to go on a wonder walk. Instead of hiking for a workout, just wander. Let your inner child lead. What catches their eye? Stop and really look at that cool leaf. Watch a beetle do its thing. Lie in the grass and find shapes in the clouds. Let yourself be amazed by the world we so often take for granted. Pair this with a gratitude practice. Every night, list 3 small, simple things that brought you a tiny spark of joy that day. The taste of your coffee, a funny text from a friend, the feeling of the sun on your face. Gratitude literally retrains your brain to scan for the good, shifting you out of the hungry ghost's mindset of not enough and into an appreciation for the abundance that's already here. Kids aren't afraid of being imperfect. They fall, they get up, they make messes, they sing off key. They only learn that mistakes are bad when an adult shames them for it. Many of us now have a harsh inner critic living rent-free in our heads, a voice that demands perfection and drains our joy. The Buddhist antidote to this critic is metta, or loving kindness, aimed right back at yourself. It's self-compassion. The next time you mess up, spill something, say the wrong thing, burn dinner, notice your inner critic's instant replay. "You're such an idiot. You always do that." Then, consciously interrupt that voice. Put a hand on your heart, take a breath, and talk to yourself the way you would a child you love. Say, "It's okay. It was just a mistake. It's not a big deal. I still love you." You might even be able to laugh about it with kindness. This isn't about letting yourself off the hook. It's about changing your relationship with failure. When your inner child learns that it's safe to be imperfect, your confidence, creativity, and joy can finally start to blossom. Embracing your inner child isn't a one-and-done deal. It's a practice, a gentle, ongoing return to yourself, a coming home. We've talked about the problem of the hungry ghost, that endless chase that leaves us empty. We've explored the profound truth that your real nature, your Buddha nature, is already whole and joyful, and your inner child is the gateway back to it. And we've walked through 5 simple, compassionate steps to begin that journey: mindful presence, loving dialogue, sacred play, wonder, and self-compassion. This path is a radical act of love. By healing your inner child, you're not just healing yourself, you're healing the pain passed down through generations and creating a legacy of peace for the future. You learn to stop looking outside for love and validation, and instead become the source of it yourself. The laughter that was locked away starts to bubble up in your daily life. The sensitivity you were taught to hide becomes your gift of empathy. You start to move through the world not as someone who needs love, but as someone who is made of it. You were never broken, you were just unattended. The journey home to your inner child is the journey of remembering who you were before the world told you who you had to be. If this video resonated, please hit that like button and share it with someone who might need to hear this. And in the comments, I would love to know, which of these practices are you most excited to try? Your journey inspires all of us. Thank you for being here.